Alrighty guys, and gals, but we're gonna do something that's it's a little different today. I was actually working on this, and I was working on it yesterday evening after work, and I got thinking, I'm like, man, that's probably something, be neat to video. I don't really care to put a lot of razor stuff on video, because there's a million people out there doing it. But if it's something one-off that you don't really see, I don't mind video. It's more the fabrication side. So we have this. It's a 2020 Turbo S. It's got ORB fronts with kryptonite ball joints, ORB trailing arms, L&W radius rods. It's got a Nick Johnson cage and kickers. Johnson off-road. I don't think he does much cage work anymore, but it's got aftermarket Assassin's tune on it and stuff, some clutch work, stickies with race lines. It's a pretty tough machine, but I mean it's been whooped on. It was real nice when we got it, but we rode it pretty hard. But main point of this is skid plate. It has stock skid plate on it, and we've demolished that thing. Well, here for the past couple rides, I knew that, dang light done died. I gotta get a battery for that. But anyway, past couple rides here, I knew the back of the skid plate was messed up. So, that one's dead too. And I just kept neglecting it. I didn't fix it. And, well, I climbed the left side of the ledge at Wheeling in the Country. I'll throw that clip in here if I can find it and remember. But right as we came over the top there, where that back skid plate was messed up, it this is hard holding y'all and trying to. I'll cut that out. But sorry for the delay there. I had to put a battery on the light so y'all could see. But when I come over the top of the ledge, a rock nicked the bottom of the transmission and cracked it. Well, let's see if I can get down here. If you can see right here, if I don't block the light, right here, it's still leaking because I tried to put it on there wet. But I got to get all this back off. But I'm just going to quick steal it because it just barely cracked, just a little crack right here. You can see right there where it hit. That light is really bright. There we go. But you can see it. But you can see it's all beat up. The skid plate's over there, the back of it's garbage. Just folded all this around. So I picked transmission and I was gonna order a half-inch thick UHMW skid plate. And Jesus Christ, them things are like 800 bucks or more. Then I was gonna find a sheet and make one myself, and I was like, you know what? I've got some 3/16 plate back there in the back. So last night I cut this plate out here. The stock skid plate, the front half of the stock skid plate will come back probably about an inch or so over it. and the bolts go through the stock skid plate and this, and then it touches the frame there, but the frame kind of kicks up in the back, so back here it's got a gap about like, I don't know, probably about an inch, inch and a half. So I'm gonna take a grinder and I'm gonna score this back. I'm actually gonna, I remember marks made last night, but I got thinking about it, and I'm gonna widen this out, probably make it an inch of flat here, because it's kind of got a flat spot before it kicks up. Kick that up, weld that back, and then haven't decided yet if I'm gonna make it where I can bolt it on and off, or if I'm just gonna weld it to the frame. Haven't really decided on that yet, but yeah, just kind of want to show y'all this process, building a bash plate for it pretty much. But I'm going to, right now I'm about to remark my plate here, get my, open up a little bit, and I'm gonna get a grinder and score that, and we'll start getting her folded up. But yeah, I'll kind of show y'all through along the steps of this. I don't know if y'all like it or not. It's razor junk, but something different, you know. Nobody really builds bash plates for them. I think there's a company that does it, but as soon as I seen, I can't remember what the company is, but I seen it. Well, Jonathan sent it to me, and I was like, man, I'd probably make one of them. And I got that attitude of, I hate paying people to do stuff because I can do it, but then I run out of time to do it all. So it don't, you know, it is what it is. But we're learning, so that's what we'll take it as knowledge and all that too. So yep. But yeah, I'm gonna get this cut up, and then I'll pick y'all up, and when I get it up under here and start getting it bent, I'll pick y'all up and show y'all how she fits in there. Oh, there y'all are. I'm not gonna lie, I got this in here, and she got done vacuuming, and I looked for a solid 5 minutes for y'all. I didn't know where I set y'all down whenever I got done with the last little deal, and yeah, I don't know, losing my mind. But anyways, we got this deal. We got her bent. Oh, that dang light! I'm about to go another way. We got her bent and up in there. Ow, was my head. That don't move. You'll waylay your head on it. But you can see it's pretty good. All that'll come out. So I have came to the conclusion that which I don't have everything to do it tonight, but I'm gonna let this back down. We're gonna carry it over here and weld up them 2 grooves. Actually, here, probably gonna be loud, but we'll let her down. There it is. We got her down. You can see. Get all that dirt off of her. Groove cut there, groove cut there, and it's bent. It ain't bent a whole lot, just enough. But I'm gonna weld them 2 grooves back up. That way it'll just stouten it up, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get, well, real quick, I'm gonna weld this up, then I'm gonna get this crap I done put on the transmission off, and clean it up real good. And tomorrow I gotta get some more old steel stick, but I'm gonna get some more steel stick and put on that and get her sealed up, and then we'll stick a plate up in there and buzz her in. Before I weld it in, I will have to get it back up there, and I meant to do that before I let it down, but I'll have to put it back up there and mark out my drain hole for my motor and transmission. But yeah, I'm gonna get this over here and get the old welder fired up. I'm gonna get the old stick welder out. We ain't used it in a little bit, so yeah, just get her out. You gotta keep your practice up. I don't know how to go. I'll show y'all when I get done what the weld looks like. It may look like crap, may look good. I don't know. I ain't tried to lay a decent bead one in a minute, so we'll find out though. But we'll get that burn in, and then yeah, but I'm gonna set y'all up on time lapse and see if I can figure that out. So let me get this little stand over here and get this stuff set up and get the welder on and stuff, and we'll get her welded up.
myself. My name is Glenn Thornton. I'm originally from down in Brooklyn, Alabama. My friends call me Amazing Blaze. I'm the owner and operator of Heating and Beating Welding Service. We have 24-hour service, working weekdays, weeknights, weekend days, weekend nights, holidays, my specialty, especially Thanksgiving. I weld long arc, short arc, Healy arc, and in the dark, fit for 4 welders or well for 4 fitters. If you want 2 or 3 weeks off, I can handle that too. Weld anything from the crack of dawn to broken hearts, from eggshell to spider webs. I have done some work for a few young black wooders. We weld it right-handed, left-handed, 6 inches off the floor up against a wall in the corner without a mirror. Up, heel, downhill, side to side, no crack too tight, no gap too wide. If you don't like the way I do it, I'll let you try it. If I can't do it, I hire it done. All work guaranteed and strictly cash. No tax, no tracks. If you got the nerve to call, I got the gall to come. Call Amazing Blaze at Heating and Beating Welding Service, Route 1, Crenshaw County, Alabama.
She don't look too bad if you squint real hard. Which, I mean, it running a little fast, need to slow down, be a little more consistent. But, hey, guess what? It's on top of the bash plate. You can't see it. So, don't matter. Smoked this place out, that's for sure. But, yeah, went pretty good. We'll get some more of that steel stick and get that cleaned back up and get her sealed up tight, and then we'll, when I start heading back up with it and getting her started, cleaning up the frame, get her start welding it in. I'll try to take a MIG welder and weld it in, but I'll pick it back up and we'll look at that. But for now, that's it for tonight. Go in here and get a shower and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. See y'all. Alrighty, so we got her sealed up nice and tight. I got little holes drilled in the plate for the drain plugs. I'll probably have to go back and put bigger holes, and I'll probably regret that later, but I don't have a bit and I want to weld it down so I can get it out of the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and just weld it. But I'm gonna get it picked up here with a jack and then start fitting it up and weld it, and I'll show y'all that. But I'm about to get attacked by a dog, so I'll pick y'all back up here in a minute. Well, alrighty, back under the razor, but we got her did. I got it welded out. Let's see, I just welded out there. I left some spots open that were big gap. I didn't want to whoop it up. If it starts giving me a problem, I'll whoop it up and weld it. But run down the seam there. The back here, it's a little more of a lip than I wanted, but the way I bent it, it kind of screwed me. So worst comes to worst, I'll either cut some of it and slope it, you know, from here back to here and weld another piece in, or if it ain't hanging, I ain't really worried about it. There's them little holes I was talking about. If worst comes to worst, I'll just take it and take a grinder and cut a square out and weld it back in if I have to change oil or something. I'll regret that later when I got to do it. But it is what it is. And then last, up here where I run it up on this skid plate, I drilled and tapped it for the factory bolts. So then the front skid plate still bolts on stock, and I think it comes up into here, right across that area. So it'll have a good smooth transition, and I think that'll be pretty tough and definitely be a lot better than it was. But yeah, hopefully it holds up, and I'll show y'all in a future video after we ride it a while, and we'll see how it does, but or if I change anything. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Hope you have a good day.